Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. I would like to thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. My name is Rita, or Zuri Baby, as my friends know me. Oh my God, I wasn't yawning all day until I turned the camera on. Too funny. But we're binding that spirit. You are not allowed. Um, it's funny because as I was doing my thing, as I was asking for certain protections, I started getting sleepy. Somebody's trying to put me to sleep. It ain't happening. Be gone. Um, I haven't been on. I didn't check to see how long ago the last video was, but I've been busy manifesting, working, doing things, having fun, resting, getting my energy back up to what it may be. And also, yesterday, the 12th of May, was this moon, and I still feel it. I felt it beforehand. I didn't understand it before. I'm beginning to understand these things now. And I'm understanding how the manipulation happens as well. Um, yeah. Then I had a weird, I'm dreaming. I'm having these vivid dreams. And they are crazy. I won't talk about it because I just won't. I know there are beings that come to my channel to cipher my information, and then they do things with it elsewhere. um, that's coming to an end for them. They can have at it until, well, as long as they do it, they have to give it back. Whatever they take from me, they have to, it's going to come back. So if you're going to take and build, whatever, when it comes time for the karma to give it back, I want it all, and it can't be tainted with your negative energy. But anyway, I will talk about this. And I normally don't talk about stuff like this on the channel, but I can talk about it because I haven't. I am a abuse survivor, SA. Not not to the extent that what I'm going to talk about, and I'm not really going to go into detail about it, but um, it's about the Diddy trial, and how I hope Justin Bieber testifies truthfully. He needs to. And with him testifying, there's going to be another big name star that's going to go down because they put him in that situation to be diddied. Um, but while I was in my car. Tevin Campbell came on. I'm ready. And it made me think about him. And I know they got him too. Not Diddy, but it was other people's. And he didn't get any justice on the earthly plane. And part of that, and I wrote this down, part of it is because he was raised in the black church. Man, that place is Viper's Pit. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. He wasn't gonna get no justice dealing with them folk. They wanted to shut it up. Never mind that. A lot of the men in there. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there because it really, I call karmic justice for Tevin Campbell and for Justin. That other individual, you gonna get it too. I call karmic justice on that situation. Now, let me move on to this. We're doing an inner child reading. Um, Yesterday was a new moon or full moon or something. Like I said, I felt it and I still feel it. And the messages I've been getting have been, it's emotionally charged. The messages that I'm getting. And so even when I listen to the message, for me, the news is tarot. When I hear the tarot messages, that's the news for me. I don't really, excuse me, I don't really listen to the other stuff because that's a show. But it's emotional. They're still trying to tamper with our emotions, and they're trying to do it through SA. They're trying to tamper with our sacral and our base and our solar plexus chakras, but it's mainly that sacral because that's where our creativity is. They're still trying to get our creativity, and the reason why I started the reading the message as I did is because they tapped into those young men to siphon their creativity. Some of them went on and and they look like on the surface they look like they survive and they making the money. The other one just disappeared off the face of the earth after having a wonderful beginning as a child. And then this other one is publicly, you see him crashing out and he's trying to make sense of things because they have all been tampered with, but they've all responded differently to how they were tampered with. It's crazy. This year is the year that it's all going to come out. But let's get back to the message. I'm going to pull a card from the inner child, and then I'll pull some other cards, and then we'll clarify what's going on. What's going on with the collective. On the bottom is the world. It's a cycle. Y'all ending a cycle? Or is this collectively what's going on in the world? Things are ending on a worldly scale. Like I said, I don't watch. If I'm here where I am right now, I don't watch the news. I don't if the TV's on, I'm not watching that kind of stuff. If I'm somewhere else, then the news is on and I may be forced. Not forced, but I tune it out, but then I'm brought back in. So let's see. Let's see what this is about. Can I have a card for the collective? 2 came out. I'm going to take them. Alice in Wonderland. Ooh, that's your Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. A lot of you on this Alice in Wonderland deal, though. What kind of pill did y'all swallow? And look at that, the Ace of Heart. Your emotions. Tapping into your emotions. There's a Queen. There's the Top Hatter, the Mad Hatter, a Rabbit. Wow. And there's a book, but it's on the floor. And then 2 of Wands. You all are tapping into who you are. Because that face and this face are 2 different faces. You're looking at who you are and you're ending it's another card here. I'm going to take it. No, I'm not taking that other one. 4 of Hearts. There's a level of sadness. I told you it was going to be with your emotions. There's this issue with the emotions. I'm being guided to take it. Guardian of Hearts. Look at that. Okay, so you all are learning how to deal with your emotions. let me get it, set it up, and then I can really say. But this, you're ending a cycle of mental impairment. I'm going to write that down. And that's interesting because if they can mess you up in your mind, like those boys, and I can say myself, because for a minute, yeah, it wasn't right. But it wasn't, I wasn't, I was just touched. But these boys were, it was more than touching. Um, and I've been in situations where I was more than touched, but that, that's a whole nother situation. Um, but I'm talking about the beginning, the first. Um, these boys were at a pivotal age in their development, and it messed them up. It had them mentally imprisoned. So a lot of people are breaking away from that mental imprisonment. Let me move this out of the way. They're breaking out of this mental imprisonment. They're tapping, excuse me, spiritual burp. They're tapping into their emotions because they're looking to see who they really are. They're looking, they know that their birthright, they, in order for them to get their birthright, you have to see and know who you really are. But a lot of the people were tampered with, and they had them messed up emotionally, had them depressed, sad, disillusioned emotionally. But somebody's learning this. They're learning how to tap into their own cup. You see, that being has their own cup, their own cup. And that heart is putting the chakras back into the cup. So somebody's going to regain control of their chakra system as well, because your emotions govern that. Your emotions and your thoughts and your actions govern that. When you get to the hearts, that means you've already gained your mental clarity is together. You've are and they're getting their wine, the wine energy, their magic. They're getting that. They're looking in the mirror and they're seeing who they really are, so they can tap into their heart space. And by doing so, they can bring whatever as above, so below. They can bring it down to the earthly plane, what they want, not what someone else wants. This is it. This is good. I normally don't pull this many cards out because it takes a while, and I'm not. It's interesting. Orange, red, and orange chakras. She has on the green dress, heart space. Her hair is yellow. That's your solar plexus. And look at this bean, orange. This is a bad bean. This bean, and it's on the Mad Hatter sitting on it. He's so he sucks. He's a bad guy. He might be the SA person. Drain your sacral, solar plexus. Who knows what was going on, happened to her while she was down there in that rabbit hole, wherever she was when she drank that drink. Then we got that queen over there too. But anyway, I don't want to delve into that too much. But looking at that, they got their wings too. Okay. What's the message that the collective needs to? A lot of you are going to be leaping through the air. A plan you have made is on track. If you are waiting for something, go to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. So you need to take action. I just want one card. Love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know when to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. Yeah, this is what's happening with the I got another card to take. This is what the Guardian of Heart, King of Cups is doing. And this individual is using sound. They're using sound. In the light of the moon. Okay, now I know why you gave it to me. A full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. We just had a full moon. So you need to, whatever is going on in your energy, you need to, especially now with this full moon, you need to tap into your emotions. You need to do this so you can get back on task. Be sure you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you are working on. All could use some fine tuning. So, whatever you're working on, you need to do some more work with that. Now, I say that because I'm going to pull this deck out. I'm going to do the full moon reading, so you probably will see this deck again, but I'm hoping just one card will come out. We'll see. What does the collective need to work on? Two cards fell out, and I'm only going to three. I'm only going to deal with that. It wanted me. Oh, it's four. Okay. The first card that came out, Black Flower Fragrance. Poison. This is poison. Somebody's trying to poison. Wailing tree. Your ancestors are here. That could be what this is about. They know you've been poisoned. And the child was in reverse. They don't want you having a new beginning. They don't want you knowing the child that you are. That's why that was there. And they don't want you initiated. Look at that. Your ancestors are here on the welling tree. That's your tree of life. But there is your crossing has been blocked. What's on the bottom? You need to get back on task. Oh, obsession. They don't want you working on healing yourself. They want you obsessed with something else. And that's funny because I'm in here hot. I put the sweater on. Is it raining? Might be raining outside. Okay. Look at this, a portal. Never noticed that. Yeah, that's what that fragrance stuff is. And it's a full moon. And it's a full moon. Somebody was doing moon magic on the collective. Wow. Never stops. Like I said, karma. Karma will come. I don't even worry about it anymore now. Lovers. Romance, soulmate, compatibility, sexual connection, romance, passion, love. They could be attacking a connection, or it could be a lover. It could be either or. I don't know. But it's a relationship. You could be in a relationship that's not good for you, that has stunted, that has been siphoning your energy. Let me say it that way. They could be the obsessed one. You're being told to rest and rejuvenate. And while you're resting, you'll be able to reconnect the heart of the sky, your star seed, because there is a dream thief around you. They're siphoning your cornucopia. Knew it. The crow is here. This is probably one of your ancestors telling you, like I said, that child was in reverse, the child I was meant to be. They're trying to block you from being the child you're supposed to be. I want to write that down. That's what they're using under the moon cycle. That's what's going on. And so that could be whoever this person is. They're doing something in the portal, but you can get back on track. Whatever it is I'm saying, you shouldn't be afraid of it. You should just know there. You should know that there's an energy that's pulling on you, taking something from you, trying to take something from you. Because a lot of you know how to protect yourselves now. And once you know, you can speak on it and protect yourself. Let's see what comes up. Excuse me. Can we have a message for the collective? Oh, wow. I'll take it. Ten of Swords. Somebody is salty. Look at that. Slipping and sliding, ducking and hiding. There is this energy, lies, cheating, stealing, sorcery, hiding identity. That could be what this person's doing, but at the same time, I'm going to say this. This could be you strategizing in secrecy against this black magic. Two of Pentacles, you're trying to balance yourself out. There's this five of Cups where sadness, it's emotional, it's something emotional. It could be trauma, abandonment, grief, loss. It's a lot, and it's emotional. Strength, you're using your strength, you're fighting back. Oh, Queen of Cups, this is you. Feminine energy, intuitive, the beloved. She is right before the Empress. You're very intuitive, so you know. And there's this Three of Cups. It's a gathering. Nine of Cups. There's a wish fulfillment that somebody wants, But at the same time, there's this backstabbing. Somebody's bitter about it. I just need one more card, Spirit. I just need one more. Can I just have one? King of Wands. It's a natural leader. Very charismatic. So we have two court cards here. Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. And there's this Four of Cups energy. Daydreaming. Missed fantasizing. Missed opportunities. Regret. Stagnant. Lackadaisical. There's an energy here. Let me look at it for a second. Somebody's trying to balance out their emotions, and they're using their strength, they're using their magic, because of some I think somebody deceived somebody, and because the deception card is here first, because I see this regret. Somebody did something to mess up their stability, and there is a regret about it, and so now somebody's using strength and their intuition so that they could change the situation and get back into their higher vibration of nine of cups energy. And they are going to use, there is going to take them to use their masculine energy to get out of this four cup energy, because I see 3, 4, 5. Somebody's trying to get out. They want to get back to the 9. And whatever this magic, whatever was done to them, has them pentacle wise on the earthly plane. They're budgeting. They're trying to adapt. They're looking at their financial decisions. There was something done. They want you obsessed so that you don't do that. They don't want, they want to keep you in that energy. Can I have a card for the Seven of Swords? Slipping and sliding, ducking and hiding. Yep. Can't make it up. Ace of Pentacles. There was some deception concerning money, concerning some form of prosperity. But at the same time, you could be in secrecy working on that. King of Pentacles. This could be you. Yeah, you're looking to receive something. You're using your magic and you're using your intuition. She's gone within. Her eyes are closed. Trying to, because that Two of Pentacles is the smallest number on the board, other than that ace, but that's a gift. Trying to raise up the pentacle. Trying to get back to this energy. Two of Pentacles. You're trying to end. Okay, you're trying to end this cycle of being in this lower vibration where you balancing and pinching pennies. You're ending this cycle because you know that somebody has you in this. Um, you're being bullied, aggression. They want you to self sabotage. They're stealing from you, siphoning your energy. Is they making a blood pact? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they making a pact. It's a group. That's blood. Wow. They trying to break your heart and do it without you even seeing it. But you've ended that cycle. Um, the world. Let me clarify that. Yep. You ending that cycle because you knew this is what they were trying to do. You're moving away. You're moving away. Chariot. And you're in your Queen of Pentacles energy. So this Five of Cups energy. Told you they were doing moon magic against you. Deception. It's just an illusion. They tried to do an illusion spell on you. Moon. Wow. I'll take it. People from the past, or this is past energy. Um, you were always a curious person. So you're learning how to use your magic. But somebody tried to have you use your magic against you. They wanted you to be a risk taker. But you've gone within as the hermit. So that you can change things and have it move forward to you in a different way. And I'm looking up in the wow. I'm looking in the clouds and I see I see a couple of shapes in the clouds. I see a ancestor's face. Actually, I see two. I see one face facing that way and one face facing the other way. But I see something up at the top. Yeah, something's coming to you. You're tapping into your emotions as the queen, as the king of cups. You're tapping into your deep emotions. You're mastering your emotions. The queen can tap into and use it, but this person has mastered. The masculine side of you has mastered it, and it's taking a lot of strength. Strength card. Can I have a card for the strength card? It's taking a lot of strength for you to invest in yourself. Persevere. But you've used your intuition as the Page of Cups. You're learning how to tap into your emotions. And you're protected by doing so. And because you've done that, there's this Lover's card. Whatever it is that you want is coming, but it could be a person as well. But there's this Tower moment on the bottom. Unexpected tragedy, abuse, violence, loss. What is this with the Lovers? There's an Emperor here. Eight of Cups. Ooh. Somebody's walking away. They're walking away from an individual because of the illusion. There was some magic done. And somebody was siphoning your energy. Mm. Okay, Queen of Cups. There's a tower moment. Unexpected tragedy. Something's, and it has something to do with the King of Pentacles. You tapping into your masculine energy. It's going to cause a tower moment. And this is the truth. It's going to bring some clarity to what's been going on. The Tower. Is it just one? Nope, it's two cards. They're in reverse. Somebody's not queen. They're fake Queen of Pentacles. And something is stopping for them. So whoever was attacking you is the person that's getting walked away from. Because somebody else is using their emotion. Why is this in reverse? You're going to get victory. Whoever this person is, this queen, okay, so yeah, this person was trying to take from you. Whoever this person is, they wanted this energy. They wanted that money or whatever. The Ace of Pentacles doesn't necessarily have to be money, but it's something of high value on the earthly plane. And no, there's somebody has been stopped in their tracks from getting it. Knight. So who this Queen of Pentacles was fake. They want, sounds like destiny swapping. Three of Cups. There's going to be a celebration about your wheel of fortune, your luck. You know what? I'm going to say this because right before I turned on the camera, oh, look at that. Ten of Pentacles is on the bottom. Right before I turned on the camera for the video, I saw a wheel. I didn't see the entire entire wheel of fortune, but I saw like a part of it. I saw like maybe this part of it, but it was down on this side. Like, yeah, it was like over here, and it had stopped. I was watching it, and it was turning, and then all of a sudden it stopped. And I said, "Why did it stop?" And after a few minutes, then it started turning again. So there's an energy that's trying to manipulate the wheel of fortune, your wheel of fortune. Something's going to end. Something has to transform. Something's still trying to get it. Wheel of fortune. What? Four Wands. Look at that. Happy home. New beginning. Emotional fulfillment. Let's keep going. Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Practical, responsible, persistent. So that's going to bring you higher emotional fulfillment, and you're gonna obtain that by tapping into your emotions, not a lower vibration. Well, you're gonna daydream after some missed opportunities, and that's only because you were tampered with. But you're daydreaming, you're going back within so that you can get back on task. and it said you needed to meditate somewhere else. Ten of Pentacles. King of Wands. Okay. Somebody watching. They're watching you do your magic. And they're watching because they know that you have this Ace of Cups. It's going to be love. They're in this energy. They're mentally imprisoned because you made a choice. Two of Wands. You made a choice. You made a choice to get clear, to gain clarity. You got candid with yourself. Blunt. You became a problem solver. I like that. Final thing before I pull it into the other deck. Okay. Queen of Swords. You became a problem solver. Page of Pentacles. A lot of you are learning how to use your finances. And because you're doing that, it's going to bring you good luck as the Page of Wands. And this is going to cast judgment on situations that's going to cause an awakening for you. But for others, they're going to ask for forgiveness. And here's this King of Cups. Because you've mastered your emotions. Yep. There you go. You already tapped into your thoughts. And you needed to do that. You needed to get into your thoughts. Because your emotions were being controlled by your thoughts. A lot of you were obsessively, and that's your mind. They were doing mental magic on you. Somebody was. So, what does the collective need to know? You need to work on your shadow. Somebody was messing with you, using your shadow against you. Okay. What does the collective need to know? A lot of you need to listen to music, high vibrate. Normally I would have a frequency playing, but I didn't do it this time. I didn't have a speaker in here with me. You need to have gratitude for this. Tap into it. Relaxation. You need to relax. When you do that, it will expand your awareness. A lot of you are healers. But you need clarity on some things. There's communication. You need to let go of something. Shine. You are a starseed. Expanded awareness. Somebody did some magic to make you dim your light. That's what it sounds like. Courage. You need to shine. Music. Emotional healing. I can't make it up. We got one more card. Unless they tell me to do something else. Meditation. It's been a lot of going within. You're being told to go within. A lot of you are experiencing a spiritual um, awakening, and you're going to have new beginnings. That's not. You need to learn how to be flexible. Okay. A lot of you were not tapping into your inner child. You need to tap into your inner child. And have, because when you're a child, you experience a lot of joy. But I think a lot of us let life get in the way. And so we shut down that having fun part of ourselves. I went roller skating a few weeks ago, and then I went to the movies by myself last week. You got to learn to do stuff. It's going to bring abundance when you tap into your inner child. You need to ground. The weather is getting warmer now. I'm definitely going to put my feet in the soil. Abundance is here, but that's not what they want me to know. Ancient wisdom is here for you. It's in reverse. I already know. You need to do it. Something's blocking the manifestation. But you're protected. Are any of these no, they're not MasterCards. Because the MasterCard will override. You need to tap into your dreams. It will help you balance and bring in the abundance you desire. Oh, why did I hear that in my left ear? It's a loud sound. You need to learn how to let go of something. Something you need to let go of. You're protected if you let go of it. Ancient wisdom is coming. Self-love. A lot of you need to do that. And that'll bring you to your rites of passage. Relationship healing. You not working on your inner child is affecting your relationships. But you're protected though. A lot of you need to work on obtaining a healthy body. Healthy meaning you're not putting junk in your body. And I've been eating a lot of junk lately. And emotional healing. You eat certain ways for certain. You got to tap into why you're eating these things. I like sugar, and that is a spirit. And I'm trying to figure out how to break that spirit. Wow. A lot of you need to create healthy boundaries. You're learning. You're going to be successful. And there's a lover here. So there is a relationship here. Oh, wow. Sexuality. You need to be careful with that. And flexibility. When you're using intimacy, you can use it for yourself. Because you have to make sure you're not whoever you're connecting to is not tapping into your energy, taking your gifts, because that happens, especially when I'm not getting in there. Expanded awareness, trust. What I was going to say, I'm going to go ahead and say it. You have to be how the boys were SA'd. That goes right to their root and sacral, what they do, and it messes it up. And so anything that they try to create for themselves is distorted because the other person has taken control over it. Especially if that was their first experience sexually. Messes the whole situation up. Okay, no more of that. Okay, there we go. Ancestors. Your ancestors are here and they want you to learn. If you learn how to tap into meditate, you'll be successful. Has something. This is a on the this is a master teacher card, lovers. And so you need to really be mindful of that. This is the right individual. If you get with the right individual, you'll have the spiritual awareness and you'll have the balance, and you'll be very, very fertile, and you'll be able to be in your life purpose and empowered. But you got to connect with Mother Earth. Okay, I'm going to end this here. You all take care. I'll be back. I got to rest after this. Thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. I'll be back. You take care. Peace.